All right, now let's go to number 6. At number 6, I have Beyonce. Beyonce was the headliner for Super Bowl 47 in New Orleans. And we all know that Beyonce is definitely a master show, a pretty good show woman. Like I said, I may not be the biggest Beyonce fan, but I will give her that. She is definitely she's a pretty good performer. Also, she definitely gives a lot of great live shows. And she did not disappoint here in this Super Bowl halftime show. Of course, she performed her hits at the time, such as Run the World, Love on Top, one of my favorite songs, Crazy in Love, excuse me, Bootylicious, well, no, excuse me, Baby Boy. But also, this halftime show brought a nostalgia factor as well, as Beyonce reunited with Destiny's Child to do some of their biggest hits on the stage, whether such as Bootylicious, as well as Independent Women, Single Ladies. They also did Single Ladies with Beyonce. And Kelly and Michelle did their thing with her. Also, definitely like this fire background between them when they perform during their performance on the Destiny's Child set. Now, I put this halftime show, well, I gave the ranking for this halftime show because I just mentioned a few moments ago, Beyonce, she's definitely a great show woman. She gives a lot. She definitely knows how to give a live show. She's always on point. Even though, like I say, even though I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan, I can't take that away from her. That's something she does. That's something she definitely does well. That's why her tours keep on selling out all over the world. And she didn't disappoint here in this Super Bowl halftime show. Also, definitely had to, well, not definitely, but doing the Destiny's Child reunion was a bonus as well, because I was a Destiny's Child fan back in the day, and I'll admit this. I was crushing on Kelly, and for a little bit I had a crush on Beyonce long before Jay-Z. But yeah, Destiny's Child was one of my favorite girl groups from the late 90s, early 2000s, especially when they had the original Destiny's Child. But Beyonce just gave such a pretty good show, and everyone was into it. Also, Kelly and Michelle, when they came out to perform with her, they brought it as well. They didn't slack. They weren't slacking. They weren't half stepping. They also did their thing. So this is why I put this Beyonce Super Bowl halftime performance here at number 6. Now, you're more than welcome to agree or disagree. You're more than welcome to agree or disagree.